Have you ever met someone and felt a connection that words couldn't explain? A connection that keeps bringing you back together no matter how far apart life takes you. The truth is, when two people are truly meant to be together, certain signs naturally appear. It doesn't mean the relationship is perfect, but it does mean there is something deeper guiding both hearts toward each other. Have you ever noticed how some people leave your life, yet somehow they never completely disappear from your story? No matter how much time passes, no matter how many obstacles stand between you, there is an invisible thread that keeps pulling both of you back toward each other. This isn't about chasing someone who doesn't value you. It's about those rare connections that seem to survive circumstances that would normally end most relationships. Sometimes life takes two people in different directions. One person may move away, focus on a career, deal with personal struggles, or simply need time to grow. The distance can feel permanent. Days turn into months, and months can turn into years. Yet despite the separation, the connection remains alive in ways that are difficult to explain. Thoughts of each other appear unexpectedly. Memories continue to carry meaning. The impact they had on each other's lives never fully fades. When two people share a genuine bond, they often discover that every ending becomes a new beginning. They may reconnect through a simple message, an unexpected meeting, or a situation that brings them back into each other's lives. It is not always dramatic. Sometimes it happens quietly, but the feeling is unmistakable. The familiarity is still there. The understanding is still there. The respect and care have not disappeared. What makes this powerful is that time often strengthens the connection instead of destroying it. During their time apart, both individuals gain experience, wisdom, and maturity. They learn important lessons about themselves and about relationships. When they cross paths again, they often appreciate each other in a way they couldn't before. A connection that continually finds its way back is not built on neediness or fear of being alone. It is built on something deeper. It is built on genuine value, mutual impact, and a bond that leaves a lasting mark on both hearts. Some people enter your life for a season, but a truly meaningful connection has a way of returning, reminding you why it mattered from the very beginning. One of the strongest signs that two people are meant to be together is that they help each other become better versions of themselves. The right connection doesn't hold you back, drain your energy, or make you feel smaller. Instead, it inspires growth. It challenges you to rise higher, think bigger, and believe more in your own potential. Many people assume love is about finding someone who completes them. But healthy relationships are not built on dependence. They are built on growth. When the right person enters your life, they encourage you to pursue your goals, face your fears, and step outside of your comfort zone. They see strengths in you that you may not even recognize in yourself. Their belief in you becomes a source of motivation during moments when your own confidence is weak. Growth is not always comfortable. Sometimes it requires difficult conversations, honest feedback, and confronting habits that no longer serve you. The right person doesn't simply tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear because they genuinely care about your future. They want to see you succeed, not because it benefits them, but because your happiness matters to them. At the same time, this growth works both ways. Each person contributes something valuable to the other's journey. One may bring patience while the other brings courage. One may teach resilience while the other teaches compassion. Together, they create an environment where both individuals continue evolving. What's remarkable is that their success never feels like a threat to the relationship. Instead of competing with each other, they celebrate each other's victories. When one rises, the other feels proud rather than insecure. They understand that a strong relationship is not about keeping score. It's about helping each other reach new heights. As time passes, they can look back and see how much they've changed for the better. They become wiser, stronger, more confident, and more emotionally mature. Their relationship becomes more than a romantic connection. It becomes a partnership that helps both people unlock their full potential and become the individuals they were always held capable of becoming. One of the clearest signs that two people are meant to be together is the sense of peace they bring into each other's lives. In a world filled with uncertainty, stress, and constant distractions, finding someone who makes you feel calm and secure is incredibly rare. Many people mistake emotional chaos for passion, believing that constant arguments, jealousy, and confusion are signs of deep love. In reality, true connection often feels much different. When you are with the right person, you don't spend every day wondering where you stand. You don't have to decode mixed signals or constantly question their intentions. There is a sense of stability that allows you to relax and be yourself. Their words and actions align, creating trust naturally over time. Instead of leaving you emotionally exhausted, they leave you feeling understood and valued. Peace in a relationship doesn't mean there are never disagreements. Every couple faces challenges and moments of conflict. The difference is in how those conflicts are handled. When two people are truly meant to be together, they focus on solving problems rather than attacking each other. They communicate with respect, listen with patience, and seek understanding instead of victory. Their goal is not to win arguments, but to strengthen the relationship. Being with the right person also creates emotional safety. You don't feel judged for your weaknesses or pressured to pretend to be someone you're not. You can share your fears, dreams, and insecurities without worrying that they will be used against you later. This level of comfort allows both individuals to grow and express themselves honestly. Another powerful sign of peace is consistency. The relationship doesn't feel like an emotional roller coaster. There are no extreme highs followed by devastating lows. Instead, there is a steady sense of care, respect, and commitment that remains even during difficult times. This consistency builds a strong foundation that can withstand life's inevitable challenges. When two people are meant to be together, their presence becomes a source of comfort rather than stress. They create a relationship where trust replaces doubt, understanding replaces confusion, and peace replaces fear. That kind of connection is not only beautiful, it is one of the strongest indicators of genuine and lasting love. One of the most powerful signs that two people are meant to be together is their ability to accept each other's imperfections. In the beginning of many relationships, people often focus on the best qualities of their partner. Everything feels exciting, and flaws are easy to overlook. But as time passes, reality sets in. Habits, weaknesses, mistakes, and differences become more visible. This is the stage where many relationships begin to struggle because expectations collide with reality. The truth is that no person is perfect. Everyone carries insecurities, fears, past experiences, and personal flaws. The strongest relationships are not built between two perfect people. They are built between two people who understand that perfection does not exist and choose to love each other anyway. When two people are truly meant to be together, they stop searching for an idealized version of their partner. Instead, they learn to appreciate the real person standing in front of them. They recognize that every individual has strengths and weaknesses. Rather than focusing on what is missing, they focus on what is valuable and meaningful. This acceptance does not mean tolerating disrespect, dishonesty, or harmful behavior. Healthy acceptance means understanding that your partner is human. They will make mistakes. They will have bad days. They will sometimes fall short of expectations. Yet, instead of using those moments as reasons to walk away, they choose patience, understanding, and compassion. A relationship becomes stronger when both people feel free to be themselves. They no longer feel pressured to wear a mask or pretend to be someone they are not. They can reveal their true thoughts, emotions, and vulnerabilities without fear of rejection. This level of authenticity creates a deeper connection because it is based on honesty rather than performance. What makes this even more special is that acceptance often inspires growth. When people feel loved despite their imperfections, they naturally become more willing to improve. They grow not because they are forced to change, but because they feel supported and encouraged. The relationship becomes a safe place where both individuals can learn, heal, and evolve. Over time, they begin to realize that the small imperfections they once noticed are far less unimportant than the loyalty, kindness, trust, and love they share. They understand that lasting relationships are not about finding someone flawless. They are about finding someone whose flaws you can understand, whose heart you can trust, and whose presence makes life better despite life's inevitable imperfections. One of the strongest indicators that two people are meant to be together is the way they handle challenges. Every relationship, no matter how strong, will face obstacles. There will be moments of stress, disappointment, misunderstandings, financial difficulties, family pressures, personal struggles, and unexpected setbacks. Challenges are not a sign that a relationship is failing. In many cases, they reveal the true strength of the bond. Many relationships fall apart when difficulties arise because the focus shifts from solving the problem to blaming each other. When frustration takes over, people begin treating their partner as the enemy rather than the person standing beside them. However, when two people are truly meant to be together, they approach hardships differently. They understand that the real battle is not against each other. The real battle is against the challenge they are facing. Instead of allowing problems to divide them, they use those moments as opportunities to become stronger as a team. They communicate openly even when conversations are uncomfortable. They listen carefully even when emotions are running high. They make an effort to understand each other's perspective instead of immediately becoming defensive. This willingness to work together creates trust and strengthens the foundation of the relationship. Difficult times often reveal the true character of both individuals. Anyone can be loving when everything is going well. The real test comes when life becomes complicated. The right person does not disappear when things get hard. They stay present. They offer support, encouragement, and reassurance during moments when it is needed most. Their commitment remains steady even when circumstances are difficult. Another powerful aspect of a strong relationship is resilience. Challenges may cause temporary setbacks, but they do not destroy the connection. Both people remain focused on finding solutions rather than looking for excuses to give up. They understand that every obstacle they overcome together increases their confidence in the relationship and deepens their emotional connection. Over time, these shared experiences create a unique bond. Every challenge they face becomes a reminder of what they have survived together. Every obstacle conquered becomes proof of their strength as a team. They develop a sense of confidence, knowing that no matter what life brings, they can face it side by side. When two people are truly meant to be together, adversity does not weaken their connection. Instead, it reveals the depth of their commitment, strengthens their trust, and teaches them the value of standing together when life is at its most difficult. That ability to face challenges as a united team is one of the clearest signs of a relationship built to last. One of the deepest signs that two people are meant to be together is that they continue choosing each other every single day. Many people believe that lasting relationships are sustained by strong emotions alone. They think love is something that simply happens and remains unchanged forever. While feelings are important, truly lasting relationships are built on something much stronger: consistent choice. At the beginning of a relationship, excitement comes naturally. Everything feels new, and spending time together requires very little effort. But as life moves forward, responsibilities grow. Careers become demanding, personal challenges arise, routines develop, and unexpected obstacles appear. This is where the true strength of a relationship is revealed. The couples who remain strong are not necessarily the ones who never face difficulties. They are the ones who continue choosing each other despite those difficulties. Choosing someone means showing up when it would be easier to walk away. It means communicating when silence feels more comfortable. It means working through misunderstandings instead of allowing them to create permanent distance. It means prioritizing respect even during moments of frustration and maintaining loyalty when temptations or distractions appear. When two people are meant to be together, they understand that love is demonstrated through actions. It is found in the small daily decisions that often go unnoticed. It is checking in on each other after a difficult day. It is offering support during stressful times. It is listening when the other person needs to be heard. These simple acts create a foundation that becomes stronger with every passing year. What makes this choice so powerful is that it is mutual. Neither person carries the entire relationship alone. Both individuals invest time, energy, and effort into maintaining the connection. They recognize that healthy relationships require commitment from both sides. As a result, the relationship becomes a partnership built on shared responsibility rather than one-sided sacrifice. Over time, this daily commitment creates something extraordinary. Trust deepens. Respect grows stronger. Emotional intimacy becomes more meaningful. The relationship evolves from excitement into stability, from attraction into genuine partnership, and from temporary feelings into lasting devotion. Years later, they may look back and realize that the secret was never luck or perfect circumstances. It was the decision they made repeatedly through every season of life. While destiny may bring two people together, it is their willingness to keep choosing one. Another day after day that transforms a connection into a lasting and meaningful love story.